My name is Chris Barber. I'm the director of DGrade clothing. We've developed this idea using recycled plastic bottles and chipping them into flakes and extruding them into a fibre which is then spun into a yarn which we then knit or weave into fabrics. We've now developed several different fabrics. Actually, I'm wearing 30 plastic bottles in my jacket at the moment, which is a polycotton fleece, and I'm also wearing 3 plastic bottles in my t-shirt, which again is a recycled fabric. So we developed this in order to try and produce an environmentally friendly alternative to polyester. In fact, our process itself uses 20% less water, 50% less energy and 55% fewer carbon emissions than if we were to produce polyester from scratch. I think initially we were developing bags for life for the supermarket groups, and I saw the potential in developing this into a clothing business. So having produced the yarns, we started refining the yarns so they were suitable for clothing. And it's always been my ambition to try and develop something that's environmentally friendly. I've always worked for very small companies and within very small teams. So I've been lucky enough to work with fairly creative businesses that have always given me the opportunity to work within different departments. And I've been running sales as well, which across several different businesses. So I do understand the financial importance of setting up your own business. And I think all those elements have helped me to do my own thing. Okay, initially we've used our own funding to develop the collections. We're now looking at trying to find investment for some of the larger orders that we've got because our cash flow now requires us to book fabrics long in advance. And the minimal order quantities that we're working with require a lot of capital. I think marketing is the most important part of the development of a business, certainly in terms of interacting with customers and getting interest from the public. Our website has been very, very useful, and it gives us the chance to actually show the product and also the process. It also acts as a selling tool because we have a shop window on the actual website, which saves us actually having a retailer. We also have a lot going on with social media, obviously Facebook, Twitter and various blogs. We're now talking to some very big brands and some very big retail groups, and I can see at this stage the business is going to expand quite rapidly. So with that comes the need to expand both logistically as well as take on more staff as well as involve investment. I think you should always make sure that you have enough money to actually produce something tangible and have a very good presentation before you go in to see a buyer. You have to have a product that's competitive. The first thing that anybody is going to ask you is about the price. You have to be able to offer a good margin to the retailer, assuming that you're retailing a product, or you have to have a great idea, because obviously these days there are so many people having good ideas and being able to get those good ideas out into the public eye, that you have to have something very special that will automatically raise their attention. I think you have to be prepared to live, sleep and breathe your business. So you're spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, thinking about the next move you can make, thinking about the current situation with the business and trying to avoid any challenges that come to the business. So it's really, it's got to be in your blood, and you've got to be so committed to it that you will sacrifice almost anything to ensure its success.